everyone, I'm Alex and I'm the hands behind Lovecraft Crochet. My plushies are for the anxious, depressed, autistic, and neurodivergent. Small enough to travel in a purse, backpack, diaper bag, or even your pocket. You can check out my Facebook page or TikTok to see what patterns are available and stay tuned for the new ones coming out. I also make hats, scarves, blankets, and dice bags for the tabletop gamer or dice goblin in your life. Feel free to order through the page, TikTok DMs, or via email at love.craft.crochet@gmail.com. Now, on to the segment.
Urban legends, missing heaven, hookmen coming for you, missing 15 minutes. Mothman's flying at you, missing 15 minutes.
Welcome, guys, gals, and non-binary pals to Mything 15 Minutes, the podcast where we chase folklore faster than a ghost dog chases ghost rabbits. Why do you have to add folklore to every freaking thing?
So you can say folklore every time?
Exactly. I'm Sam Rossi reading a script and not staring. I am definitely glaring questionably at him. Writer AJ Carey, who's right next to me.
Hi, people.
Today we're digging into one of the more mysterious pseudo-cryptid creatures of folklore, the black dog. Thank you, brother. I did ask him for this. I also blame the fact that I was thinking about Meatloaf and Patrick Swayze.
Don't worry,
We bring up that?
I bring that up.
Okay.
However, I did actually leave out. I was very upset while writing this because all I was thinking about was Frankie.
You mean where we got off the couch and there was eyes looking at you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in all of our earliest episodes, you get to hear her. Yeah.
When she died and I had to edit those episodes that we had left.
I know.
It was hard. Sorry, guys. All right, not to be confused with how black labs just appear in the seat you're about to sit in. This is a big spectral kind. Glowing eyes, ominous presence. Kills livestock, maybe. Standard gloom and doom puppers.
Gloom and doom puppers.
Puppers! Burr, burr, burr. The legend of the black dog dates back centuries, especially in the British Isles. It's said to appear as a huge black ghostly hound with fiery red or glowing yellow eyes. Some call it a Grimm or Church Grimm. Others Black Chuck or even Padfoot. A name that might sound familiar to Harry Potter fans. Yeah.
Wait until the next sentence. I know you're going to edit it out.
But the Holocaust-denying transphobic writer who also uses the pen name of the guy who created conversion therapy, isn't the only one who borrows from the legend. Everybody does it.
Yes, I needed to be anti-Joanne.
I'm fine with that.
I should rephrase that considering...
my mother-in-law. Yes, I think it's Joanne Catherine Rawlings?
J.K. Rowling. Or Robert Galbraith.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she used for her...
adult book?
The one that didn't actually sell until she turned around on, oh, by the way, that's my pen name. Yeah, the crime, and then all of a sudden it sold and it's shit.
Yeah. In folklore, the black dog is both a guardian and a harbinger of death. In some stories, it protects travelers in graveyards. In others, if you see one, it's an omen that you or someone you know will die. Yeah, that's the hell of a sprite, isn't it? Either spiritual protector or ghastly omen. Great odds. Yet somehow AJ would still lose that bet. Not wrong.
Yeah.
We both would lose that bet. Yeah. I'm going with omen. You going with omen? No. You think it's the spiritual protector?
Well, if we're talking about the ones we talked about in this, it's Omen. I could not find a good, like, there were generic. You know what?
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
One of the most famous versions is Black Shuck, which is an East Anglian folklore. That's Norfolk, Suffolk, and Cambridgeshire. Cambridgeshire? Yeah.
Cambridgeshire. Or Cambridgeshire.
In England. Yes, I had to look it up.
Yes, I actually had to look up what Anglian meant because I thought it was Anglican. However, Anglian is when it's country related, like when it's Norfolk, Suffolk, yada yada. Anglican is when it refers to the Church of England. I've actually used Anglican wrong several times in my life. Need to know. The more you know.
Doo-doo-doo. The name Shook is neat because it may be a deviation from the Old English Shook, which means to terrify, so his name is the Black Terror, which makes sense when you know the legend. Well, technically, the first time his name was said in print, it was 1850. He was called Shuck the Dog Fiend, so take that for what it is. Anyways, the legend.
Sam?
Yes.
Why are you so manic today?
I'm trying something new.
It's not working.
Well, I could do the Hemingway method for recording. I already did the Hemingway method for writing.
Stealing from everyone else and then pretending it's your own while high as a kite? I'm sorry. I did not mean to make that a deep cut. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Wow! Wow! You know what? You misogynistic pig! You're just like Hemingway.
No, I'm not. I actually had sex.
But anyways, no. Hemingway was the drunk.
I'm sorry.
Poe was the high.
You're gonna move to Morocco?
Oh, that'd be nice.
No, it wasn't Morocco. Yes,
no, he was in Cuba.
No, he was not in Cuba.
He was in Cuba.
No.
He was in Cuba.
He was one of the last great beat writers over in Morocco, or not Constantinople.
It's not Constantinople.
Istanbul.
It was once Constantinople. Anyways, no, look it up. I am 90% sure it's Cuba.
No, I swear. Ernest Hemingway. I never actually saw a picture of what Ernest Hemingway looked like.
Big nose?
Santa Claus!
Oh, I could totally see that now. Now that you mention it.
He died in Ketchum, Idaho.
Okay. Was he in Cuba at some point?
Everyone was in Cuba at some point. What the
Well, we haven't.
World War I, Paris, Key West is not Cuba. Hemingway and Pauline went to Kansas City.
Okay.
That's where actually he wrote a fictionalized version of the events in A Farewell to Arms. Oh! Huh. Tribuners Magazine, Ernest Pauline do. Haha. Ha, fuck you.
What?
They did Vacation in Bimini.
Where's Bimini? Is that in Cuba?
No. Bimini is its own island chain.
Where?
In the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, okay.
It's supposedly one of the only reason I know Bimini is the Bimini Road, which is actually just a bunch of sandstone. However, it looks so cool and looks almost like a road that people say that it's a resting spot for Atlantis. However, Atlantis is its own episode.
Yes. Okay.
Especially since, did you know that the first the modern version where people dove and there's Atlantis. It was shit, whose brother? Oh my god.
Okay, find out.
Oh, sorry. We'll do an episode on Atlantis solely because I just want to really talk about how the first real dive to find Atlantis, I use air quotes.
All right, anyway.
There was a nudist boat also there. People were partying naked while these guys are there going, a psychic told me that here is where Atlantis is. I don't know what part of the story. Anyways. Spanish Civil War, World War II.
Cuba?
I didn't say Cuba.
You totally said Cuba. Was he in Morocco? No. I did just use two different countries there.
No,
he was in Cuba. He was there during the Cuban Revolution, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Oh, Cap. What is his real? What was it? Caponero? No, Caponero's my neighbor.
Oh, that's actually where he wrote Old Man in the Sea.
Yeah.
In 8 weeks, saying it was the best I can write ever for all of my life.
I have to say, Mr. Cap, I don't remember your full name, but I was all upset that he retired the
He also was apparently in like 4 different fucking plane crashes very consecutively.
Yes.
And he also won a Nobel Prize?
For some type
Literature.
of literature, yeah. But no, Cap was the teacher that would, I wanted to have because I wanted to argue Ernest Hemingway with him. It was what all of us girls loved doing because Ernest Hemingway is such a misogynistic pig and a drunk. So, but yes, I knew he was in Cuba. All right. I think everyone knows the most famous appearance of Black Shuck, which was him attacking and killing 2 people in Blytheburg. Blytheburg?
Blytheburg is what I assumed it was.
Blytheburg? It could go either way. Before going over and terrorizing a church in Barney.
Hold on. It's before going over, not before, comma. The comma is right after Blytheburg.
Yeah, but you want to know why I stopped what I was doing? Look at before.
Beffer.
Exactly. So my brain
So it should have been Beffer going over. You were still wrong in putting a pause there.
That's because my brain went, why is there another? Keep reading.
Anyways.
Before going over and terrorizing a church in Barney and killing 3 more people and leaving giant claw marks on the door.
That's part of the story that I think everyone knows about the Black Dog, where it's the terrorizes the church, leaves the scratches on the door. It's the most reported one anyways.
I agree. Ooh, the coolest description. And one that probably primes all the fear and mythology comes from an 1801 guidebook. Highways and Byways by W.A. Dutt. AJ, give us a creepy read.
This sounded probably better when this was supposed to be closer to Halloween than middle of November. Actually, middle-ish. He takes the form of a huge black dog, and he prowls along dark lanes and lonesome field footpaths, where, although his howling makes the hearer's blood run cold, his footfalls make no sound. You may know him at once, should you see him. By his fiery eye, he has but one, and that, like the Cyclops, is in the middle of his head. But such an encounter might bring you the worst of luck. It is even said that to meet him is to be warned that your death will occur before the end of the year. So you would do well to shut your eyes if you hear him howling. Shut them, even if you are uncertain whether it is the dog fiend or the voice of the wind you hear. Pretty spooky, huh, folks?
Yeah. Tablet down. I might have to buy one of these for when I go to school.
Yeah, most people do.
Pretty spooky, huh, folks?
No, spooky, though.
I said spooky. That's what I said. That's what I go with. And that was in a guidebook. Imagine picking up a hiking manual, and that's one of the footnotes. Yikes.
Oh, man. Let's see. You're picking up a Zaggett's guide. Just find out where to eat. And so the homeless bum with one arm will jump out at ya. I'm sorry. You cut that. That was bad.
I don't know. That was kind of interesting. Variations of the black dog appears all across the British Isles. In northern England, there's the Bargest.
Bargest.
Or
Bargest.
Okay. Shape-shifting spirit that can take on the form of a monstrous dog. In Wales, you have the... Please say that for me.
No.
I don't know what the W sound makes. With the funny thing over, I don't know what that makes.
Just go with ghostly hounds.
Ghostly hounds, the hunt for the souls of the dead. Actually, I've heard of them. The Hounds of the Baskervilles.
Hounds of Baskerville.
Whatever.
Was a single hound, and it wasn't actually a real hound. However, yes, this
That's
myth...
where I know this myth from.
Yes, that is actually where you know this myth from. Not Meatloaf. This.
You're right. I'm sorry. And sorry to all the Welsh people who know how that is actually meant to be pronounced. I'm sorry, I didn't even bother. I did not want to disrespect your language that way.
However, your language is insane.
Dude, if I actually spoke Welsh, I think I would have no problem. But the problem is that I know English, and that is actually the most hardest language to ever freaking know. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. But yeah, every region has its own variation of the haunted poochie. Poochie. Even Scotland has the muckle black tyke, and in the Isle of Man, it's the moody dew, said to haunt Peel Castle.
Which I believe we've seen a Ghost Adventures on, or Ghost Hunter International.
I think on Ghost Hunter International. The stories vary, but one thing's consistent. The black dog appears at night, often on lonely roads, crossroads, or graveyards. You know, generally anywhere that has low shadows, strange sounds that may just be nothing. It's the highway 3 miles away. You're hearing it there.
I'm sorry. I realize I'm a buzzkill when it comes to a lot of my oh, is it a ghost? No, it's just the fact that your house was built 70 years ago by drunk fucking Italian midgets.
It wasn't 70 years ago. Try again. We're over 100. This house is over 100 years old.
Okay, I was just making a general reference.
I would love a 70-year-old house. Wouldn't you love a 70-year-old house? We've never lived in a 70-year-old house.
Just continue reading.
Sorry. Ow. There are theories about what the black dog represents. Some folklorists believe it's a personification of fear and death, a way for people to make sense of a danger in a pre-scientific world. I don't think so. You hear a growl in the dark. Your brain says wolf. Your folklore says death ghost, which kind of expresses about 2/3 of all folklore. Always with the death omens. Ooh, I'm gonna die.
No, actually, do my joke. It's funnier.
Oh, fine. Where am I?
This
is an omen. That is an omen. Nothing to play with a good death omen. This is cursed. That is cursed.
Yes, thank you for explaining my reference.
Interesting fact. Winston Churchill himself even called his depression, the reason he drank more in a day than a frat house does in a week, he called that his black dog. It's neat because it adds a different layer from haunted lands to haunted minds. Even today, people report sightings of phantom dogs across the UK, the US, and beyond. Many of these take place near old roads or sites tied to tragedy. Or maybe it's just really a dramatic stray. I mean, in the US alone, there are an estimated 70 million stray dogs. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
When you actually say that out loud, that hurts.
I know.
There's also a term, black dog, linked to sleep deprivation while driving, where there's the instant jolt of your brain thinking something ran out into the road, which is a bit tied into how these legends could have begun or persist today. I have to say, for the time we drove up and down the East Coast, period, I have at least seen where I've done it when we do, when I've spent all day driving,
mm-hmm.
and we're.
I totally get it, because when I did the 23-hour turnaround from here to Tennessee and back, I will admit I didn't see anything lunge out at the road, but it's very easy to get into the monotony and then see things walking alongside the road. I swear to God, I saw at least 2 Wendigos and 1 skinwalker.
Dude.
And some really. I swear to God, there's a version of this podcast where we do a blinking episode just on every rest stop between here and Tennessee.
We didn't hit as many rest stops on the way down. It was the way back.
Only when it was me and you. If we had a third person in the car, boy howdy, did you need to get sick at every single rest stop.
Only on the way up, not the way down.
Finish the fucking line.
So if you're driving alone on a back road with the fog rolling in, and you see a giant black dog, you can either say hello, since it may be a guardian, or roll your windows up and lock your doors because it's a sign of death coming for you. Either way, that's why you should always keep some milk bones in your glove box.
I didn't know how to end it, so I made a joke.
You know what? That's not a bad one. But, yeah, do I think the black dog could be a guardian? Yes. Do I believe in my brain making something jumping out at me so it jolts itself awake? Fuck yeah.
Well,
that particular one I know for a fact is
what I've always felt is interesting about the black dog, because again, it is still it's also tied in with the black cats.
Yeah.
Like there's tons of weird cryptidy shit when it comes to England, obviously. But you know, like the black dog and the black cats. We'll do a different episode on the black cats.
The Hellfire Cats? There's a Hellfire Cat. It's a black cat outside the Hellfire Club.
Are you thinking about... Never mind. Are you thinking about Hellcat engines? Available in the new Mustang. No, this isn't an ad. God, I wish we
had Mustang money. Ford. Come on. I will start driving a Ford again if you send me an F-150. No.
Hold on. No,
you want a Ranger.
Hold the fuck on. No. Okay? We need a Ford Bronco, and that will be our recording studio for K-15. A white Ford Bronco.
Yeah, but the new ones are smaller than the old ones.
No, they did a throwback one, remember?
Yeah.
It was a few years back, they actually...
Okay.
They actually did pretty much the exact same range. It was funny. But anywho, I'm AJ Carey.
I'm Sam Rossi.
Later, y'all.
Missing 15.
Keep on carrying on.
C-A-R-E-Y.
Y.
Because
Carry on production.